What up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, back in here with one more video. And this one is a crazy one. Guys, you're looking at the thumbnail, you're looking at the title of the video, you already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Husband wins $9 million from wife's lover. Without further ado,
it's a harrowing confrontation between a man, his wife, and her lover.
She's my wife, man. She's my wife.
It's almost painful to watch as 48-year-old Keith King struggles with his wife's lover as he pleads with her to come home.
Steenie, you're picking him over me. Wow. You're picking him over me now.
I don't want this.
Now, this bitter love triangle has led to a shocking court verdict.
Wow.
Keith King sued his wife's lover and was just awarded $9 million. Here's Les Trent.
Okay, wow. It's incredibly hard to see a dude going in there, just a pure look of horror in his eyes as he's seeing his wife with someone else, and it looks like it was their apartment or something like that. I gotta hear more, though.
That controversial lawsuit was heard right here in this courthouse. Keith King claimed that his marriage was in perfect shape until that stranger came along and stole his wife and ruined everything.
Every time he knew I was out of town, he was coming into town.
Attorneys Joanne Foyle and Dorothy O'Neill represented Keith King.
You don't have to prove that there was a perfect marriage, just that there was some genuine love and affection in the marriage.
Keith King owns a BMX stunt show that performs at NFL halftime shows in state fairs across America. His 33-year-old wife, Danielle, worked with him as an MC. She says the marriage was already in trouble before she became involved with another man.
One of the things that he said earlier was that the dude stole the wife from him, and your wife was always for the streets. Ring or not, you know what I'm saying? That's just not the way to do things. You don't step out in a marriage and go live with somebody else. At least I think so. I think that's what the dude said in the beginning, in the middle of it. So, but what it seems like is that the $9 million is really, it's predicated on the marriage and the loss of marriage or affection or the dude stealing it, this, that, and the third. But it seems like it's also, there was some business ties as well, because she works in his skate park, and, you know, the split of business partner and wife, you know, has an impact on his business, perhaps, perchance, I'm not sure. But it seems like the $9 million goes a little bit beyond just a divorce and the dude forcing the divorce. But let's hear a little bit more.
Discovered Danielle was cheating when he found flirtatious texts on her phone.
I called him from her phone, and I said, she's a married woman. Leave her alone. Don't you ever contact her again.
But he says the affair continued for months in secret. Then last year, Danielle moved out of their home. Soon after, Keith went to her new apartment and was shocked to find the lover, Francisco Hooser, there.
She's my wife, man. She's my wife. That is my wife, man!
You need to stop.
Wife.
You are rude.
Tell me about that day.
Now, just real quick, let me just go back for a quick second. As hard as what that is, god damn, that's a bad close-up. It's just, because you could see all of the pain that's just distraught on this man's face. It's almost like he's looking at a dead person, right? Like that, I mean, someone who means, and right, so like, it's just tough to be able to see, but like, why, for this guy over here, why would you move in with a married woman and put her name on the lease? The only thing that I could think about is that this lady is such a terrorist and a piece of shit that she lied to the dude right here that they were still married, that they weren't still married. And that is very, I can put that within her personality, knowing that she stepped out within the marriage to go move in with another dude. At the same point, we don't know the intricacies of the relationship and kind of what was happening, but you were legally obligated. You signed a contract, dirty lady. What are you doing? What's so crazy, though, is that within all of this, she is not getting sued. And I don't know, I'm not like a lawyer or anything like that. So like, I don't know if you can actually sue someone else for stepping out of a marriage. I know if you have a prenup and they break that clause of cheating, then it's easier to go down the path of a divorce. But look at the accountability here. the dude is the one that got sued, not the woman. Which is incredible to me, how the accountability just still doesn't go back to the dirty lady. To the dirty lady. You know what I'm saying? And look, he was probably so happy to get a woman that was way younger than him. You know what I'm saying? And to have the big, strapping, taller, stronger dude, just the image being, the viscous innards being entered wholly and indubitably in their apartment. It's truly some sick shit, but let's keep going.
Hey, man!
You need to stop.
Damn.
What?
You are rude.
Tell me about that day you confronted your wife and her lover.
If she had been in a car accident and I walked up on the car accident and saw her, you know, dead in the car.
Oh, shit.
That's what it felt like to me. I felt like I just witnessed her die.
Keith says he considers the $9 million award to be a hollow victory because he'd give anything for his old life back.
There isn't a dollar amount that you can put on it for what I think my family's worth.
Damn.
She's my wife, man.
My name is on the list.
She's my wife.
The defendant says he plans to appeal.
Yeah, he better appeal. $9 million. Listen, to end off this, you know what? She's the type of person that, like, oh, word? You won $9 million? Raphael, I'm sorry. We're going to have to break this lease. I'm going to pay the lease break fee because my ex-husband over there, he's got $9 million of your money that you no longer have. So, baby, what's up? She's that type of snake. You know what I'm saying? Just dirty. Guys, when you sign contracts with people, you get married to people, follow the rules of the contract. Don't step out before the contract is officially broken or dumb shit like this can happen. It was also crazy to hear her talk on that video when playing victim as the person that she previously married, that she previously said, I love you to, is experiencing all of this pain and emotional hurt as he's crying out to her, why are you choosing this guy over me? Truly some sick shit. I should have put a trigger alert at the beginning of this video. Perhaps I'll go back and put this at the thumbnail or something like that because this is really, really, really bad. Shout out to the dude to following through with a lawsuit and being awarded this, you being awarded, not even just awarded, but $9 million. Although you had to sue the other dude and not your terrible ex-wife, shows a bit of progress of men being awarded at the conclusion of a divorce, especially one that involved infidelity. That has been my video. That has been my thoughts. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, what do you think? Did I get this one right? Leave it down in the description box down below. Don't forget to share these types of videos to get the information out to more that would be interested. Would wholeheartedly appreciate that. Guys, I got a Patreon as well. Link down in the description box down below where we go over value-added content and resources all the time. If you want to get closer to me, if you want to get closer to my inner circle, you know exactly where to find me. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.